Well, good evening, y'all. I'm Jonathan Stoll. I'm sitting on my back porch enjoying a beautiful Mississippi summer's eve, and we're just going to take a minute to talk a little bit about how I use essential oils for. I think the topic was emotions, which guys probably don't like to use that term a whole lot, but we have them too. Maybe not quite as many in a day, but these are tools that can be very helpful, and I'll just go through a few things that I really enjoy using essential oils for. The first one is, especially if I've got any kind of like allergies going on or a little head cold or something, the last thing I want to do in the morning is crawl out of bed. It just, something about a cold. Once I get going, I can go, but getting out of bed, it's tough. So I've started putting a breathe drop, and I'll rub it in my hands and inhale it that way, but really having a breathe drop I can pop in my mouth as soon as my alarm goes off, and then I've got something to kind of roll around in my mouth, and it's opening up my airways and helping me breathe and oxygenate my blood. That really helps me get up and get going in the morning when I don't feel like it. So that's super helpful on the kind of the just get up and get going when you don't feel like it. A similar circumstance and a similar use is peppermint, and a lot of the time, same thing. Whatever's going on in the day or whatever my body feels like, maybe I don't want to go work out when I should, and I will put a drop of peppermint in my water. I'll drink it. Maybe right there while it's sitting on top, I'll take a good deep breath on top of that water bottle and stainless steel glass, and again, it'll open up my airways. It'll help me breathe. If you're going to be working out, it's good to have oxygenated blood. So there's a lot of peppermint in breathe, and just straight peppermint helps me a lot working out. That's something I do pretty much every time I work out, is get some good peppermint going. Again, I might lie to myself and say, well, I'm just going to get in the gym and get warmed up, and then once that peppermint takes over, it's like, yeah, we'll get after it now. So that's one very helpful tool for me. I may not like to admit it, but sometimes I don't like to do what I should. So that's good. That's a good help for me. And a similar one too is some days I'm a forester. I like to be outside. A lot of my days are very dynamic, but tomorrow's supposed to rain all day. I'm gonna be in the office all day, staring at a computer. It's not my favorite thing. And on those days, a really helpful tool for me is to diffuse, especially citrus. There's different ones that are slightly different than others, but your lemons, your limes, your wild orange, Motivate is a blend of mostly citrus oils, and that's a big help. And you put the diffuser on, you got a good 6-8 hour diffuser, you set it in the corner, you don't even know it's there, but I'll turn around and realize I've been more productive today than I was the last time when I forgot to hook my diffuser up. So that's super helpful. It just helps my mind keep focused. I stay on task a little bit better, and I don't even know it's going. Again, guys and emotions, we may not like to talk about feeling this and wishy-washy, but when I look back at the end of the day, hey, I've got more done because my mind wasn't all over the place. I wasn't getting distracted by social media or something else. So that's probably the second most common way I use oils, just to help with how I'm feeling. And then the last one I use a lot is in the evening. So I'm sure all y'all have important stuff to do all day, and it can engage your mind, and it can kind of keep you from settling down in the evening. And once I've gotten everybody lined out for the next day that I need, and I know I'm where I need to be for the next day, my mind sometimes doesn't like to get off of it. So I'll usually turn to some of the woody oils, some of the conifers. So cypress, cedar wood, Siberian fir. Those are my favorite evening oils. Even Holiday Joy has a lot of that in it, and diffuse those. I might even put them in my beard a little bit, so I've got them right there close to my face, and that just helps me it's kind of like the old man puffing a cigar in the evening. It just helps calm me down and get me ready to slide into a good night's sleep. So those 3 ways. Breathe peppermint for different circumstances, kind of doing the same thing. Lots of citrus oils, there's lots of options there, and some may work better for you and better for someone else. But plenty of options there. Motivate and Forgive also has some citrus in it. That's good workplace oils for me. And then I kind of turn to the trees in the evening, not because I'm a forester, just because I'm a forester, but they really work for me to just kind of ease down and read something before I go to bed. So that's how I, as a guy, interact with oils and my most common emotional needs. So hope you enjoyed that, and y'all have a good evening.